Alright, hello boys and girls, how's everybody doing? Back in Cyberpunk 2077 and continuing on with our Dogtown adventure. We're approaching a part that I don't enjoy doing. Got a little bit of a way to actually get to the part that I don't enjoy doing, but it's got to be done.
Slow down!
Wait a second, I never noticed there were these legs. Makes me think of A Christmas Story. Oh, that's right, you gotta get scanned, forgot about that. Should have gone in through the back door.
Been here before, Reed. Exactly like them. Remember last time we had this convo?
Yes, the rules is not that different. But this... V, you're here. It's about time, too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
And? How's progress?
Just a small difference of opinion to iron out.
Before NC, we worked in Op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat in the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled Corp-Tech.
You saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Think we can spare 60 seconds. Hell, might even learn something about Somi that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury. It was kind of his MO.
So what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had two barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Flack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
Now you show up. This is what I was looking for the last time. Oh well. Doesn't matter, we've done all the drops, or all the high criminal activity things.
We've parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to her.
No, she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be right, but so am I. Right, our objective, to free Somi from under Hansen's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op. Because
Wow, it's almost Sumi's
Well,
birthday.
she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint US Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's Soul Killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you and Songbird.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Emmerich and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learn the pay's better on the dark side.
Yeah, I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Mm-hmm. Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NT, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And you're rolling all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen.
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Sounds like Flatline and Hansen set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at this stage. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
How much does Myers know?
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
And what's the overall goal again?
Main goal. Want to make sure I'm clear.
We're bringing Songbird free from Hansen's iron grip. And seizing tech that's gonna save your lives. You and Alex enter the stadium as Hansen's visiting netrunners. Disguise is our key to the op.
All right.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work. So, time we talk nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep, saddle you with a Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will, is that right?
It's not wrong.
So we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways, we're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks. What's his true aim here? Saving so me or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With mixed results, mind you.
And so me?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
The stations, how do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
Find it hard to believe taking one station will be enough. Rental agencies got rare rides to protect.
See if I can find more info. If the one's not enough, we'll improvise.
So, breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
Dunno. Anything goes wrong, I'll be stuck in there.
Suck it up. This is FIA trunk ops, soldier. Seriously though, the tech just works. And we'll have your back the whole way.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Alright. I hate that delay. You know what? We're gonna exit the back door. And we are gonna just go ahead and use the fast travel. I believe this first one.
V, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your Relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry, completely painless.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but I guess as long as we're here, might as well add this. Activating optical camo during combat by pressing RB will cause enemies to lose track of you. And I think we can get this too. We already have more that technique more or less, but it should help us even more or be more useful.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry. We're getting you out of there.
I know.
First, good news, you said. Is there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, need to Delta, but see you soon.
All right. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's up here. Is that it? No. Oh, that's it right there.
Contract is a contract. You can't just turn your back on it.
But circumstances have changed.
Whoa. Okay, I was gonna say, I remember there being quite a few of these guys. Okay, was not planning for that to happen. Ooh, a money shard.
Great. Just great. Got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
Hold on. Let me ping the station remotely. Try to save us some time.
Clever.
I don't think this
Good
works.
luck out there. And raise Reed soon as you grab that encryption key.
Yes.
Oh, it did work. Nice. All right, so now... Oh my god. Oh my god. Excellent. Oh my god. I don't know how I did that. Whoa. Let me see. No. There. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I remember there being a way to. Now, what the hell is going on? A way to change the mission. Did that drop happen right here? Yep.
Well, here we are. You and me, face to face.
Well, not really, but it's as close as it is gonna get.
Sure we're alone. Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you. Come over here.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment. Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular. I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie, too. Sells the best scop dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chooms. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Yeah, know the feeling.
Got a place you hold close
That's
to
the
your heart, too.
Nomad.
Not a place.
Backgrounds?
That was always changing.
Okay, here we
But
go.
People, sure. Memories of home. Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
That's true.
Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Attack on Myers. You schemed it up with Hansen. I know that.
Yeah, Neural Matrix was pricey. But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. I fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal.
You know,
Tool for reaching beyond the black
CDPR
hole.
really upped their game with this
And weapons
expansion.
and tools. They
Because
don't get
as
to
much
make
as I enjoy the
decisions
base
or
game,
choose to retire.
there isn't quite. This comes the closest to Witcher 3.
Burden of past mistakes. We both bear it. It ain't easy. Me for the biochip, you for the Blackwall.
You mean to say it's my fault?
No, just that when you try to save yourself, it's usually somebody else who pays the price.
Yeah. Ain't that the brutal fucking truth? You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, you feel the same way about me?
What's happened to you exactly?
I want to ask, actually, what happened exactly? You know, when you reach past the Blackwall.
Well, we've kind of done that.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you
We
lived
got in
half your
contact
life,
with Alt,
but it
but
just
oh
turns
well.
up blank.
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
That's paranoia.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
Mm-hmm. He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join his serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, then USA, Reed, from everything.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt.
I know why the
I'm
songbird
fleeing.
sings.
Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
I understand you and trust you. Want to survive just like you do. Yes. I'm gonna survive just like you.
Should be pretty clear. I mean to survive, too.
I appreciate your honesty. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Alright, we're gonna meet with Alex first. that... Yeah, I think that drop funnel is clear. This is fine. We don't need to do every single one. And there'll be more. I guess I probably just should have used that quick travel. There goes another one. What did I tell you? Oh, and it's right here. They keep trying to tempt me with these drops. But I will show restraint.
No. How long you been on this, man? Tell me this. One more time,
Attention, this is Kurt Hansen. The cyber psycho who barged into Dogtown without registering. His description? A big-ass motherfucker with a full faceplate. Armed, dangerous, non-responsive to any attempts at contact. Fired without warning. Over and out.
But, you know, I'm sorry. That's got to be two markers for the same Ripper Doc, I'm guessing. Yeah, if I look at the map, there's only one marker.
Hey, you made it. Got a head start. A drink to calm the nerves.
Appreciate the invite. Glad to see you, Alex.
Now I was
Sweet of you to
open
say.
and thinking that there would be a little bit of a romance here. But
I wrote
there
you
isn't.
because
At least there wasn't in the past.
I needed someone to talk to. Someone outside the firm. And not some total rando. To take my mind off the mission, not worry about being someone else for a millisec. Hope that makes sense.
Okay, so, what you want to talk about?
I mean, it's not like I have an agenda typed up. I just want to be a normal fucking person for a little bit. Myself, specifically. Just me. Just Alex.
I like the sound of that myself. Just shed this skin and leave the Night City murk behind.
Hey, yeah. Like, who are you anyway?
Good question. All the shit going on in my life lately? A damn good question. Definitely too soon to know for sure.
Say, you ever think about who you'd be now if, you know, life had taken a different turn?
Maybe I'd still be with my family, out on the road.
As in nomads?
The backers. Probably somewhere in the Midwest right now. Scraping together a few heads from the corn harvest. Then long conversations over beer. Isn't it time we joined Snake Nation? Soaking in that big sky.
Or the stink of chew in some rat hole motel?
Or that. Okay, now you. Who would you be if not a secret agent and master of disguise?
An actor.
No hesitation there.
Always dreamed of seeing my face on a show bill. I love musicals especially.
Seriously.
Call me old-fashioned. So yeah, guess I'd be a braindance star.
Ever acted anything before?
Ever acted before? Outside your agency assigned roles, I mean.
Nah, not for more than an audience of one. Just dreaming of being under the lights, where everyone's watching me. But I know, and they know, it's all make-believe.
To a normal life. Maybe we'll all enjoy one someday.
Amen.
I mean, I figure we might as well get a drink in as long as we're here on the premise of a drink.
Ooh, I love this song.
My favorite part. And I think this is Idris Elba.
It's never what it seems when it's all I'm ever missing. And it feels as though I'm waiting.
Here we go with the
And I don't need no head in my hand.
for the drowning dance, the drowning man dance,
Never heading way south.
or playing an invisible theremin.
Find it all
Don't do this often, I'm guessing.
fire.
Busting moves? Can't say I do. What gave it away?
The fact that you
Wasn't
can't do
thinking of
it.
dancing, but never mind.
All right, what were you talking about? Hanging out with people? Talking?
We'll see you on BD posters in no time. I know it.
First, retirement.
Is there more?
See you soon, V.
Nope, that's it. All right. All right, Alex, as you wish.
B status report.
Attention, this is Kirk.
Reed, hey, I'm Nova. Thanks. How are you?
Put a cold beer in front of me once this is all over. Then we'll have time to chat. For now, fill me in on what you managed to get done.
A big-ass motherfucker.
So me contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIPs ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit about her sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. His tech's her only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
But Reed, what's so me spilled? We really need to talk.
I know, but later. Not a topic for the hollow. B, one other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral imprints. I'm sending you deets for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell the Ripper you know she collects unification war trinkets. She'll know you came with my blessing.
All right, I just also realized that kind of messes up our latest relic thing, but that's fine. We can switch it back after we kind of get through some of this. I'm just gonna go fast travel to this. Figured might as well, as much as I do enjoy driving around. Okay, let's see. Where? Oh, it's here. Think about our conversation. Couldn't shake this feeling. Deja vu. You wake a memory that had faded. Another conversation I had once with a close friend, honest, real, no ulterior motives. V, after all those years of the agency questioning every word, every gesture, every twitch, always looking over my shoulder, do you know what that's like? Unfortunately, I do. Guess as much. I've seen you in what I've seen in the mirror for some time now. Trapped animal that hasn't lost hope for hope for freedom. All the more reason we need to stick together. Am I crowded? Nope.
Hello? Hello?
You Frida?
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you.
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification War era.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
V, good to see you.
Okay, I guess that was satisfied that talked to Farida.
Huh. Here to see me?
Things are in flux. Situation's changing fast. I thought we should talk. I'm here about Somi. I spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through to resort to treason.
Trying to understand her, really? Or just looking for the key to bringing her in?
No, my aim is to save her. She's trapped, not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually years.
And you had nothing to do with that.
Blame Myers, the sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Blackwall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone, except maybe you, a little.
Song should trust you, not me. That it?
I can't say I really blame her. I can only blame myself.
But could you have done anything differently?
Something, anything, instead of giving in and being exiled in Night City, a couple thousand miles away.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can.
You forgetting? Woman tried to zero you too.
Her hand's been forced too many times in her life. She's due compensation.
Okay. We break the chain Hansen wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help her disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
Want to ask you a few questions, huh?
To understand her side. Got an idea already of what I'll hear. System broke her. Almost took her life. Like it did mine. As for me, well, my time's well past. But Somi's still worth saving.
I'm gonna believe you. And I do believe you.
Say I believe you. Where's your plan go from there?
I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black hole and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
So me, she reached out. Wasn't telling the whole truth before. Once out, off the grid. Has a plan for right after we take down Hansen. Gonna make a run for it. Slip out of Night City.
I thank you, V, for your candor. This means a lot to me. I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker, silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic, hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
Sure this soft will work? Doubt it's been tested on anyone Songbird's level.
From what they tell me, this program can anticipate what she'll do before she even thinks to do it. By the time you cut one thread, it's already found another. A precision-guided weapon designed to evade countermeasures.
Okay. How do I use it?
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
Okay.
This'll turn to shit.
Who says it has to?
Dunno, man. But say you do corner her. Expect the unexpected, if you know what I mean.
There comes a time when all expectations are null and void. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands. Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
I need to do anything, or...
20 questions first? Should I hold your hand? No. Do nothing.
I like this Farida.
Tush, meet chair.
Guess that would be this one.
Okay. Anesthesia incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
Huh.
To be honest, never heard of tech like this. Seems kind of... sci-fi. This an FIA prototype?
Mm-hmm. It was picked off the corpse of a Militech R&D project.
Militech abandoned it?
That, or they sought to keep it off the books. Top secret. Mom's the word. Politics. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
Now you'll finally shut the hell up. I mean, she means V. I mean that she means V. Oh my god. Just like when they do a autopsy and they peel the face away from the skull. And they can just slide it back on. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. All right, Johnny, what do you got to say?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Of course.
Not now, Johnny. Fuck off, please.
You missed me. Warms the cockles. Truly. So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Interesting way of saying undercover FIA agent.
Shit, actually butt into this. They send you to a fancy party, stroke your ego, and now you're some kind of super spy?
Yeah.
What's next? Fucking gold medal? Ticker tape parade? A statue? A national holiday? Kids home from school? What the fuck? But seriously, found yourself in a shit-tastic situation. Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
Think one of them's trying to dupe me.
No, they're both telling the truth. I mean, might be muddy on the nitty-gritty, but their motivations are plain and clear. Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Reader Songbird. What would you do in my shoes, Johnny?
I am in your shoes, dumbass. For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick.
Oh,
but
man.
honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
Man, Keanu Reeves was such a perfect choice for this. I wonder who
Well
the other
done.
options were.
The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Alright.
Might pop by if I need anything else.
I can't wait.
That's that Farida I know and love. Now let's see, I think there's something back here. Oh yeah, that's right. The Combat Zone, Chapter 1. A Peaceful Night's Rest. And that's all there is. Classic. Alright, special request. From R to Farida. Oh, Reed. I have an urgent request for your services. A friend of mine is applying for a position of great responsibility in a very specific industry. The scope of their duties and associated risks requires unique cyberware. I know you have a busy schedule and this would require some reshuffling on your part, but I assure you their employer, who I'm not at liberty to name, will compensate you generously. R. From Farida. I understand. Call me and we'll set a time. New unit inquiry. From Sublime ND to Farida. I've received several inquiries and offers about the DYX77.9, one of which practically leapt off my screen. I sent out all my usual feeders but found a lot of zilch. Can you ping me if anything pops up on your radar in DT? It's your lucky day. I got a hit and I'm willing to negotiate price on your behalf. I expect lower than the usual rate because we're dealing with a prototype batch. This means no manufacturer's guarantees, no warranties. I see no red flags, but once it's tested, I'll let you know for sure. An early look at tech specs shows promise. Great. And be honest, Farida, would you sell one of these in your own clinic? I would, and I will. I have a client in mind for one already. Perfect. And I await your SIG to hash out payment and transport details for the rest. Old friend. Mabel. My dear Farida, I know it's been ages and I'm truly sorry. I found myself in a few rough patches that forced me to go offline for a time. This most recent patch, some friends of friends were willing to put me up while I recovered. Nothing serious. I only mention it because on my third day in their company, they played Come as Sunshine over breakfast. Jesus, how many years had it been? I wondered. I was literally crying out loud for crying out loud. They didn't know what to do with me. Do you remember how we used to dance? No rhythm, no grace, moving our feet often more to static than actual music on that old radio. And girl, did we howl. I'm still surprised I had that in me. Shit, I even remember Tim and how you used to gawk at you like a nervous goat. Anyway, I suppose I'm writing you now because that was the last time I ever really felt at home. Anywhere. I miss you, Fierce F. I think you are the last person I ever let myself truly get to know. Recently thought I had myself a great man too, but found out quickly I was sorely mistaken. But that's another story for another time. I know these old memories don't mirror the people we are now, but since hearing that song again, I just can't shake the feeling that I lost something important in my life. Not asking you to follow me as I head east. I just want you to know that I was thinking of you. Don't be a stranger. Mabel. Interesting. And a data shard. Time to put on your face. And I'm not going to read this one all out. Just give you a chance to pause and read it yourself. And yeah, I don't think there's anything back here. But I do want to talk to her about, as I mentioned, I think it was in the last video, I want to see if... Oh, do we have to exit and then come back? Okay. Alright. Okay, there we go.
Oh, it's you. Yes?
You open today?
Hey, open for biz today?
Today? Yes. Sit. And if you blab on, I may forget the anesthetic.
Alright, let's... Oh, you know what? We might... Well, screw that. Cyberdeck. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? What is this? Chrome compressor. Plus 65. But how does that... Oh, I guess that's for other stuff. Okay. Alright, this is the same one that I was talking about before. So it negative 20% traceability for quick hacks uploaded through cameras. Negative 50% RAM cost for device and vehicle quick hacks. Combat quick hacks uploaded through devices gain plus 15% damage, plus 20% effect duration. Which, you know, that could be handy. But what we have now, enemies take 100% longer to trace your location, which I like a lot. Negative 2 RAM cost for covert quick hacks. Plus 5 RAM for after performing a takedown. And when overclock is active, quick hacks will not increase trace progress, but they will still initiate it. So I don't know. You know what? I think the one that we have now is still better. And yeah, that's another compressor. You know what? I'm not going to bore you guys with this at this point. Yeah. I received word Hanson, your acquaintance from the scraper, which is to contact you. Naturally, declined to hand him your contact information. Details. I don't even know where information came out. However, if you wish to speak to him, I've sent you his current coordinates. You two still in touch? Wouldn't think you'd have much to talk about. Oh, Hassan. Not Hanson. Merely the debt of gratitude he owes us both. You'll find him in the Longshore stacks. Alright, we should probably get that. It's a weapon. I don't know if we're going to use it, but Well, V, it's game time. Everything on the line, but I'm with you all the way. K, not going anywhere. I know everything's gonna work out. Right. Just remember, don't overanalyze. Don't hesitate. You'll only get inside your own head. See you soon. Okay. I think, actually, this is where we're going to wrap things up for the day. I still have some deciding to do before we move on. Which direction to take into the end game. But that's for another day, which is why we're ending this here. Now, anyways, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope we see you next time. Until then, PalpyTeen out.